My name is Hilal. I earned my master's degree in fashion design program at Eskişehir Technical University, and now I am lecturer here. Besides, I am working as a designer at a foreign trade company.
Hi, I am Nursah, and I am one of the digital designers at Helsinki Fashion Week 2020. I create and develop digital garments with Cloud 3D.
A teacher and university change your life and give direction. I would like to thank my teacher Mustafa Erdem Ürüyen. I chose to be a digital fashion designer, and it was one of my best choices I made in my life. A sustainable planet, sustainable fashion, sustainable future. There are actually many factors. In this process, the fashion and design industry is following different and new ways.
We are very happy and excited to be a part of this organization and event. Everything was perfect and professional. Being part of such a team made us very proud. Many thanks to Evelyn and the Helsinki Fashion Week team for organizing such a design week.
Today, the general manager of Mastercare company, Kerem Kadiroğlu, with us. Mastercare is the representative of the Cloud 3D textile technology company in the area of Turkey. We would like to say welcome to our broadcast. Thank you so much for being here with us. We are very proud to host you here. We look forward to starting our beautiful conversation. There is a lot of questions about visitations and sustainability.
Thank you very much. First, I would like to thank both Helsinki Fashion Week and Eskişehir Technical University for their kind invitation. It's a quite hot topic these days, especially after the COVID, but it's an important topic, both digitalization and sustainability. Actually, first I would like to share some slides, infographics with you. I would like to share my screen. Thank you. When we talk about sustainability, actually it has many aspects: time, consumption of materials, economical, and also the environmental impact. The first infographic I will share what has changed in the last years. It's also a good graphic, summarize traditional versus fast fashion. It used to be only 2 cycles per year, winter and the summer collection. But right now, almost all brands, they have new collection almost every week. This is showing how the timing has changed in the textile industry. Not only timing, but you can see from there are also consumer habits has changed. Right now, average consumer bought 60% more clothing than year 2000. Because of also the middle class in China, India, and developing countries, they have more access to the textile products. And it's not just consumer habits, also the market itself, it has also economical aspect. It's improving and it will keep growing. Those are all actually positive numbers, but not everything is positive. Since the consumer and the economical numbers are growing, there is also environmental impact. It takes more than 2,700 liters of water to just make one cotton shirt, which is enough water for one person to drink 2.5 years. And another slide showing the impact of this production and the textile industry. Carbon print, especially in cotton, yes, it's more water resource, but when you go to the polyester production, it brings big numbers of the cost. It's coming over equal to 185 coal-fired power plants annual emission. It's the same number. And another slide, actually, this is a good one, summarized all. The economics is good, the style and the timing is good, but the environmental impact, unfortunately, the textile and the fashion industry is the second largest polluting industry, and it consumes lots of resources such as water and cotton and others. And also, this slide showing you, it will not be stopped there. It will increase, actually, according to studies in the year 2050, the resources needed consumption will be tripled by 2050. So this were basically summary of why we need different ways of working, why sustainability is important. It's not just environmental, it's also affecting time, economics. It has many different aspects, and the technology is evolving basically.
What are the effects of COVID-19 on the textile and fashion industries? How digital fashion help us to overcome this issue?
Thank you very much. It goes back to retailer. What we have seen and experienced from both brands and the producers, manufacturers, this kind of crisis affects everything at the supply chain level. When we see the first outbreak, the factories are stopped because of the workers are affected, but not just factories, also shopping is stopped because of the limitations at the society level. So what we have seen actually, why we need 3D, and there is right now you're seeing while I'm talking on the video, how we can overcome those issues. There are alternative solutions. 3D design is important part of this process. While I'm talking, you're seeing at the same time a designer altering a different design, and you can see it's not just the design itself. At the right hand side there are patterns. It's simultaneously, if you make a change on the pattern, it shows on 3D model. What does it give you? It gives us the options, do 3D styling, virtual prototyping. While we are doing this style prototyping, it's also compatible with the manufacturing. It has not just single design aspect, it also has different advantages. And of course, since it's a 3D model, the environmental impact or timing is way more efficient. Here is the final result, what we have seen in the video. The 3D virtualization, it gives us the flexibility, and also we don't want to, or we don't have to wait for the garment when we design something like that. We can first design, then show it at the design meeting, and after follow the standard procedure. This is all 3D. And it's not just the design part, there are many aspects. Actually, right now, digitalization transforming the fashion industry from all aspects. Maybe first, it's like a tip of the iceberg. Most people thinking only the design point when we are talking about 3D design. But right now, from 3D design to the manufacturing parts, the tech pack, 3D pattern, 3D sample, and even 3D review and 3D showroom. It's not just the design itself, it's transforming the whole supply chain. I would like to give also some alternative usage of this new method of design. It's not just like I said, designing part only, it also gives us more options, such as online reviewing solutions or 3D showrooms. For example, with the COVID, also logistic and transportation affected. People cannot attend the design meetings, but with the help of those 3D digital tools, whenever you are in the part of the world, you can come together on a 3D online reviewing solution and show your design and get the critiques and ongoing with your design line. And this is another example of what kind of also alternative technologies we will have it. not just the 3D showrooms, but the brands will also give customers, consumers to, when they're making the online shopping, try on 3D garments. Because we get in this feedback as well, we are getting the consumer reports, we are seeing lots of people afraid to try new clothes at the physical store. At least for right now, maybe it will get better in time. But during that time, this 3D virtual fit, try it on, will give people, and it's keep growing, people getting more use of it. And again, another alternative usage is at the 3D web online, because the same, we've seen it at the COVID process. Even the models, people and brands and manufacturers, they have hard time to find the physical models to try on their physical models. With the help of the digital tools, you can show it and share it online on your website or different platforms. Another we will see it just again, like for example, we have right now fashion week, but we will see more and more conferences, and also even virtual catwalks. This is one. You can see it whole. It's not just the design itself, but you can see it with the technical draping, how the fabric reacts. It's even given that physical feeling, and we will see it more. And basically that was all for right now. I would like to share it, what kind of technologies and how it will help sustainable design.
Now that you have many years of experience in the industry, how would you evaluate Turkey's current position in the digitalizing world of fashion and textiles? Could the industry players or designers completely adapt to their operations? How well did we go so far? What will be the next stage in the digitalization? What do you foresee as the major challenges for digitalization over the next years?
Thank you very much for the question. As you know, Turkey is a kind of a hub bridge between Europe and Asia. That's why it's one of those important countries for manufacturing and production. What I am seeing, Turkey right now is getting more and more ready for the digital design. We already have the first-hand that seeds, both designers and the manufacturers, they invest more into the 3D and the sustainable design. So I'm optimistic, some of them doing for production for the international brands, European and the American or different markets. They already have their design team trained and start to showcase their digital collections, 3D. This change was ongoing for more than a couple of years. What I am seeing, it will be more important because whole supply chain is affected because of the limitations of the logistics and the COVID-related limitations. So it will become more and more popular. We will see more new services, not just like I said, 3D design or the manufacturing part, but the consumer end. We will see the virtual shops, we will see the virtual catwalks, we will see more 3D experiences, AR, VR related new technologies more and more.
I would like to ask you one more question. We are in Eskişehir Technical University, Fashion and Textile Design Department. We are working and studying here. We can see and understand from your opinions and that fashion and textile education will also have to change. So how will this digitalization affect fashion and textile design education?
Thank you very much for this question. It's one of the also affecting factors of the digitalization, because even the brands want to use that new technologies. They always ask in the workforce, new graduates, if they can use that technologies. So I'm seeing it's very strategically important, such as Eskişehir Technical University has a department, and they have invested on this technology. Definitely, it will make them, the graduates, more advantageous, because both right now it used to be, if you knew a pattern software or some simple 2D vectoral design software, it was enough when you graduate from school. But right now you have to add more. You need to know 3D technologies to have show your abilities, your design ideas. And definitely there is a big part and responsibility for the academies, universities. It will become even more important. That's why I'm finding very strategic, especially for the design and the fashion departments, have their curriculum to 3D classes. It's very important.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I believe that will be all today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much
for your attendance and invitation. It was a pleasure to be here, join this conference with you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. I believe we had some connection issues. It didn't show the slides while we were talking. I just want to go briefly again about the slides. Actually, one of them were related with the consumption. Average consumer bought 60% more clothing than year 2000. And this was a study has been done a couple of years ago, so the numbers are even higher. We are seeing this tendency to purchase more, especially in developing countries as well. And another slide were economical statistics, basically is showing historic and projected spending apparel in the key markets. As you can see, the numbers are increasing. So actually, this is a positive, optimistic slide showing there is a potential and it's keep growing. But of course, those increasing demands and the economics has some side effects, especially environmental side effects. That was the slide we were showing previously. Right now, it takes more than 2,700 liters of water to make one cotton shirt, which is equal to one person drink for 2.5 years. And this is another slide showing production, a carbon footprint when you're producing polyester, which is another quite big number, 706 billion kilograms, which is equal to 185 coal-fired power plants. Those are showing the risks and the negative side of industry, how impacted basically industry by the numbers. And this is summarizing the previous slides. It's one of the biggest growing industries, but also it's the second largest polluting industry. It pollutes to almost 20% of the global water, and again, 21 billion tons of garbage produces the consequence of production. And unfortunately, it will not be stopped there. Resource consumption set to triple by 2050. So those are the challenges we are facing, and including to those challenges right now, due to COVID and similar crisis, the whole supply chain affected from the factory to the retailer. And I will show you how we can overcome those kind of challenges. One of the video was how 3D, designing with 3D works, how we can do it instead of the physical prototyping. When you make an alternation on the 3D, you don't have to wait for the fabric. You can just make it on the pattern itself. And without even the first prototype, you will see the changes simultaneously on the 3D model. You can see all of the alternations right away, and which give us flexibility to design limitless. You're seeing the final design, what we're calling the rendered pose. You can have it back and front, multiple angles, or even 360 degrees turntable video. It gives the designer flexibility to make many different type of alternations without even waiting for the first fabric. And it's not just the 3D is helping the digitalization, helping just not design itself. Design is the important part, but also for manufacturing, from 3D back to 3D patterns, 3D samples, reviewing, and even showrooms. Whole industry is transforming around these innovative technologies. I will show a couple of examples apart from the design, what kind of side technologies brands and manufacturers and designers using. There are online reviewing solutions. Again, after the COVID, it's important because of the logistic issues, flight limitations. You don't have to physically carry your samples with you. You can simply upload to any digital platform your 3D design. You can review it and make all technical meetings on the 3D platform. And again, another technology which is for online sale, especially virtual prefit try-on without going to the shop, physical shop. You can try 3D designs with your size measurements on your 3D avatar. Again, we've seen it, we are reading reports. Consumers are more hesitate physically going to stores and try the physical products. We will see more and more the brands will integrate to their online websites so you can test the 3D garments and the pieces on your avatar, and again with the online sale. And the final piece I want to show is the just like the Fashion Week we have online, it will be more different organizations like the again